The artist knows what's in their mind the entire time. God always knew that the Gentiles were a part of his plan, his purpose. They were always a part of the salvation message. He didn't add them in as a second thought. It was all about the timing, the brush strokes, beginning broadly with calling his chosen, the Jews, those who were his examples, to be witnesses, a testimony to the rest of the world. But then we see the finer details, God presenting, bringing to the forefront, if you will, the finer details. The Gentiles are also in the picture, not a different picture, the same picture. This should help you and I understand that even when you can't see what God is doing, you have to be able to see past your limitations so that it can illuminate your potential, so that you can allow God to finish the work that he's doing in your life. You have to be able to believe him for what you cannot see. Everything that God desires to do in our life is not immediately visible. The greater the potential, the deeper the reach, the greater use that God has for our life. We'll see a longer period of time for preparation, but it doesn't mean he didn't have specific intentions, specific use of our life already determined in advance. He knows exactly what he wants to do with your life. Now watch this. Watch this. Looking further at this verse, I want you to pay close attention to this. But now is made manifest by the appearing of our Savior, Jesus Christ. And until Jesus clearly shows up in our life, we can't see the bigger picture. There are things that we're not even aware of until we get a better look at the Jesus that's in us, until Jesus becomes more prominent in our view, in our vision. It's hard for us to see the bigger picture, what God desires to do in our life. So Paul says that in Jesus' appearance, in his appearance, when he appears, there's a clarity that comes with him appearing. We can see beyond the surface and we can see deeper in to the integral handiwork, details, plans that God has for our life. We go back to it. God saying, I know the plans that I have for you, the thoughts that I have concerning you. God says, I know it. Just because you don't know doesn't mean I don't know what I'm doing. I know some of us think that, when we're praying, we need to give God instruction. God, how you need to work this out, how you need to, come to my rescue, how you need to alter whatever the world you were doing. I don't know what that was, but God, you need to change that plan because it's not working. God says, just because you don't know doesn't mean I don't know. I know what I'm doing. You simply need to trust my hand, my handiwork working in your life.